Hi, thank you for tuning in to part two of Styling Your Locks with the Knots. I am quite impatient, and although I went ahead and twisted all of the hair, I have one in the back area that would not stay, maybe because it was short or the thickness of the ends, and so it wouldn't twist around as well as the other hair would. Again, to take these out, these are still in the front, feel a little damp. It's been slightly over an hour, and I wanted to show them to you. The reason why I'm taking them out is because, for one, I'm impatient, and two, when the hair is moist or damp and it starts to dry, it tightens up, and so it's tightening up, and I don't like to feel my hair being too tight. It's not really tight, as some people would have their hair tight, but it's tight to me. And any pulling and stressing on the hair is very irritating to me, and I don't do headaches very well, and I don't do pain very well. So these are coming out, just slightly damp, but they're coming out. Again, you can either start with the tip. If you can catch the tip, the ends of the hair, and unwind the hair, and you see the curl pattern on it, it's going to be like that when I take it out. Or you can take where the thickest part of the hair is looped at here and twist it slightly in the opposite direction, and it'll start unwinding. And you do that all over. Excuse me. It's almost like breaking something open. Once you do this part, the bend, the biggest part where the hair, the knot is bending, it will let the rest of the hair unravel. See where the knot is here? That part is a loop. You can stick your finger in there and it will just unravel really easily. You have to stay into the camera so that you can see. And then we have a couple more left. That feels so much better. I'm not used to having my hair tight. If I braid the hair, style the hair, it's not going to last long if it's tight. I had my hair in updos maybe one day when it was time to go to sleep. Those hairpins came out. You need to be able to think straight and function straight, and pain impedes that. And I have to do a lot of writing. This style is quick and easy in that it dries quicker than the cornrows. But yes, it's still damp. Again, you can sit under the dryer with these. And my thing is run your hands through your hair. By running your hands through your hair or just kind of scratching. I'm not scratching the scalp. I'm using a clawing motion. But I'm only doing that so you don't see these separations in where I had them separated. That's one reason too why I said don't try to section the hair in nice parts, because you'll be able to see them. It's good to see a part or two, or the scalp. That's fine. But you don't want to see the parts in the hair. It takes away from the hairstyle. See how that's falling? And I didn't even part it there. When I sectioned it off, it wasn't sectioned off there. My hair is still a little damp, and I didn't put that much water on it. But by me twisting it, down the hair shaft and then twisting it around itself, it will cause the hair to sit so close together till the air can't get in between there and to dry it out. See, as you see, it's a little fuller, but it's weighing down. It's not as full up here as it used to be, and it's probably because it's gotten much longer than what it was when I first started doing this style. And before my locks did grow some. This is when I first started the locks. I used to do that style on it. And so you see the difference in compare the difference between this style. It's the same style rather, or it's the same style as the first one that I did with styling the locks, and I used the cornrows. With this one I used the twists or the Nubian knots, and there is a difference. You can tell there is a difference in it. I'll turn around so you can see the bag. Hopefully that's in there in the camera and you really can see it. But I don't like flat, and it gives it some volume, and it gives it another look other than just the locks hanging straight down. From a distance, if you saw this style on me from a distance, it would not look like locks. And the reason the sister locks, or the alternative to the sister locks, really these are just really thin locks, really small skinny locks. If you do them skinny and they look like shreds, you can style it like this. You can put these on perm rods, dampen the hair or wet the hair, put them on perm rods and sit under a hair dryer, and from a distance it looks like a regular hairstyle. I should not say a regular hairstyle, because this style is a regular hairstyle, but it will look like you have a relaxer in your hair and you did a roller set on it. The shreds, if you put shreds in, they will do the same thing. So if you want that look but you don't want to commit to the locks, something really permanent, then you go with the shreds and style those accordingly with the perm rods. But to me, whether it's a relaxed style or whether it's natural, it's still a commitment that you're making, and it is permanent until you decide to cut it all out or take it all out. And these, again, don't forget to one day I'll show you how to do the jewelry. I make jewelry. Life is too short to do one thing all the time, and so I do jewelry, and you can make jewelry for your hair. Just nice little pieces, just like when you were younger you used barrettes or you used the hair bands on your hair. You can make those. They're quick and easy, very, very inexpensive, and you can make those just to add little spritz breaks in your hair, color, what have you. I use the stones that are natural, not the glass beads or the glass stones, but the preference is yours. Don't forget, add a little color to your hair. But this is done. It's still damp. I can still feel it. It's still damp. I'll come in a little closer so you can really see the hair. But it's still slightly damp, and it just was a little tight, and I have some writing to do, and I don't like pain. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video. I will also bring a video to demonstrate to you some of the products that I use to do the hair lotion, or really just to make the hair lotion that I use on my hair, so you don't have that dry, dull look on your hair. I have to find a blender. I need a blender. I won't use the one I have. I've been mixing it by hand. But I'll bring the ingredients to you and I'll show you exactly how I mix up my hair lotion for my hair. It's pretty inexpensive to use, to mix it up yourself and to use it. And that way you can control how greasy it is or how wet it is. All right. Thank you. Until next time, YouTube.